listening to Goons, Games, and Gear, the sexiest gaming podcast in the world.
I'd like to make a special update here. We're not only just the sexiest gaming podcast in the world, but we're also the saddest gaming podcast in the world. That's right. Depression is here.
Right.
I'm losing teeth. Derek's got other issues.
Don't forget, we're also Oscar nominated. I don't know if you noticed that. I was right behind Brendan Fraser. It was like Best Actor and then Saddest Boy Award, and I was there.
I wish I had better editing skills so I could
green screen us going up. Thank you. This means a lot.
I would have green screened us like
coming down
behind Brendan Fraser, like trying to look like around him,
like that kid who snuck up on the stage at the Game Awards.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Bill Clinton, the ultimate prankster.
Inspiration.
Yeah. Whew, okay. Yeah, we got some juicy PlayStation news, some Samsung news / Android, which adheres to my nerdiness. Some Counter-Strike stuff. Meta's laying off 10,000 people because Facebook's dying, going the way of MySpace, and then there's Last of Us, Ant-Man, and some other stuff. But we're just glad to be here. My wrist hurts. I'm Derek. He's also Derek. We're Goons, Games, and Gear if you don't know us somehow. And tell your friends, family about us. Like, comment, subscribe. 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, 100. No, wait, or is it 75? Oh, 75 on Kick and 100 on Spotify. There we go. Also, join our Discord. Join our messenger pigeon system. We're just starting it at a $2.99 a month, $2.99. We will send you a messenger pigeon.
Right. We don't guarantee it'll make it there. I also don't guarantee it's a pigeon because I don't think I own one.
Just like every month, like, Jimmy, why is there a dead pigeon on my doorstep? It's like, come on. You know the meme image of like the dick butt where it's just like, what's it? Do you know? Wait, yeah, the dick butt. You know what I'm talking about? Just off the word. It's
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just want to send like just that as like the message, just like that image. It's like, what does it mean? It doesn't make any sense, not in today's climate. But okay, all right, let's get started here, folks. PS5 Pro is in development. Derek, what do you have to say about it as a PlayStation fan?
That's pretty neat. I literally just need a bigger hard drive. That's all I need from it.
That's the segment, guys. All right, next day. No,
all right, good.
This is a speed run episode.
Next news.
No, yeah. So the PlayStation came with 1 terabyte, but after the operating system was like 800, or was it? Or that was that controversy? Like that. Didn't they have a smaller one, or was it base 800?
I think it just came to like 800 something after the like required stuff, which is still ridiculous. Like 200 gigs for an operating system. Come on.
Yeah, I really don't understand it because even though, like, I would argue the PlayStation operating system is worse than the Xbox's, like, or the UI anyway. Yeah, like what is taking all that storage up? Oh yeah, so I was right. The PS5 has 825 gigabytes of internal storage. It only has 667 free use because 157 is used for the operating system. That's like that.
Yeah, that's just insane.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, we're literally at the. I would almost argue we're at a point where we need to be at like almost 2 terabytes now for a hard drive, for a solid state drive, not a hard drive for gaming. Like, and just initially, like I'm deleting and downloading games literally all the time on my Xbox. It sucks. And but apparently like transferring is not bad. That's what you do, right?
Yeah, I like download everything, transfer it to the external, and then transferring it back's like a couple of minutes, depending on the size.
Yeah, because like I don't want to pay. Like I mean, I like Xbox's solution where it's like a memory card slot, but just way too expensive. I'm not paying.
Right.
I'm not paying that much for like an SSD there. Anyway, so PS5 Pro. It's already in the works, which I'm not surprised about. Apparently, they're targeting a late 2024 release window. Well, like, but I'm not seeing the point for like if there's like a Series Z.
No,
like by comparison, like what I could understand the upgrade last or previous generations, but for this one,
aren't we at the like peak at this point? Like, I don't know.
And we still get games where it's like, oh, do you want performance mode or quality mode? That pisses me off. But
Right, that would be like the biggest upgrade is don't make us choose.
Yeah, don't make us choose. But at the same time, I don't think I'd want to trade my system in just for that, unless there was like some really cool special edition. Like, if
I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't even think of like
Spider-Man 2.
Right. Yeah.
And Xbox has
it's the Mighty Pooh Series X.
Okay, that's a little different. I'm fine with that. I would actually buy that.
Yeah, I was trying to give you a good example.
The Mighty, I mean, the Halo one they knocked out of the park, but unfortunately that game kind of
was gone to scalpers too. Like you couldn't get that system.
And then they had the SpongeBob one, right? Or is that the Series X? S?
They do a ton of like giveaway ones because they had the like TMNT one with where it was the van.
Right.
They had the Far Cry one that guy lost because he never claimed it. So it's out there somewhere in the wild.
Right. I mean, I still want the SpongeBob one. I thought
the SpongeBob one is
it better have. No one ever could confirm it, but I really hope that when you put a disc in, it does like his laugh. Like he just like.
Is it really?
No, I was saying that.
I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I don't remember reading that anywhere.
Could you imagine like you're with a girl? I know, shocking. And like you're like she's asleep. You're gonna try and play a game stealthily. You just like insert the disc and then the SpongeBob.
Stupid SpongeBob laugh. What was that? Nothing here.
All right, come to sleep with me. God damn. No. Yeah, like the PS5 you can only replace the plates, right? Which I think kind of devalues.
Yeah, that's the only thing they've done so far.
It's just different. Oh, so they don't have an official like special edition yet, or they haven't done one.
I don't think so.
I personally can't think of it. I know they released like different colors. I know they like sued D-Brand before they
did like controllers and stuff too.
Right, because I feel like they shot themselves in the foot in that one, considering if you can just remove the plate, then you just have to buy the plate, not a system.
Right. No, yeah, they haven't done any special editions yet.
Gotcha. So other than that I guess a bigger hard or solid state drive, what else as a PlayStation player who barely gets to play PlayStation anymore, what would you want in this? Like just that, like no more choosing, just like pure 4K?
Yeah, like don't make me choose between performance and video. Put a bigger hard drive in it. Give me like PS3 backwards compatibility at least. I'm sick of the streaming stuff that they're trying to do.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's see here. I mean, I can't. Yeah, I can't
do my taxes. Oh my god! That totally just reminded me I had to make an appointment to do my taxes today, and I blundered it. It's 7:30. I'm never getting these done.
Yeah, just like anyway. It also doubles as like a file scanner. You open the tray up, you just put it in, scans the paper. Yes, yes, the tax filing system. I mean, I don't know how much more they could really add to these things without jacking up the price more. Like, I think 500 is almost, or if not, is the limit for these systems. Like, I can't, yeah. I cannot see myself buying, like 600. That's like, no, that's insane. It says here, okay. So this one says Sony was planning to release a new version of PS5 that would feature a detachable disk drive through USB-C. That's stupid. That's actually stupid. That's
detachable disk drive. What is with these people? Jeez.
Yeah, that's actually just
you have a digital only system. What
do you want?
What
both?
Is the point? Yeah,
dude, you want both, don't you?
Yeah, buy the other one with the disk drive.
Right, like that's actually stupid. If that's true, a detachable disk drive. Okay, well, I mean, I don't because he's saying here that it would be like just attached by a USB-C dongle to another USB-C port on the PS5, which I mean, again, why? Like what is the issue? Like who is asking for this? What is their obsession with the, like innovations with the disk drive?
I don't know. Like, what is
Oh,
it really that annoying to buy the other one with the disk drive?
yeah, I want an easier way to like transfer videos to like a PC or just some kind of a better recording in built-in recording
Ooh.
software.
Ooh, yeah. I want like a built-in
Ooh.
capture card.
Well, like don't
That would be cool.
don't
I mean,
they,
they do like the streaming and stuff straight from it, which is
right
nice, but like I want the ability to be able to like
edit?
output it too.
Oh, it can't
No, they
output?
have an editor on there. I don't know what I want. Never mind. It's a dream.
Like the Xbox, I do not understand this. Excuse me. I can record up to 1 minute on the internal SSD. If I have an external that's approved by them, then I can record. I think up to 10 minutes. It could be more, but like that's like, hey, you wanna get this? Okay, download the Xbox app. Okay, connect it. Okay, then upload it. Okay, now download it on your phone. Okay. All right,
Okay.
now it's on your phone. It's like, okay, if I want
All
it on
right.
PC.
What
Well,
do
if
I
you
do
want it
now?
on PC, you want to install? Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Right. Good. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not saying they need a better editor, like a built-in editor, but I do want a cleaner recording capture because sometimes it'll be kind of pixely. I know that on some
Yes.
PlayStation recordings
Yeah.
where it's like there's some bad like bitrate issues. I was like, ugh. But on one hand, I can understand that it might be an issue for them because they're trying to like play 4K without it dipping while having a flashback recorder in the background. But we're in
Right.
the future, and in the future, I get what I want. What I want,
None of that should be an issue.
yeah, now that should be an issue. It's bullcrap. They're like, okay, remember that South Park scene where they're doing the human centipede, and the guy's like, okay, Kyle, do you want me to eat cuttlefish or vanilla paste?
or cuttlefish? I'm sorry, Kyle.
I believe in you. Side note, if you haven't already, there's a recording of them recording that in the booth, and they're just like losing it. Like, anyway,
I'll have to watch it.
that's how I view like them with this detachable disk drive. It's like, do you want better? Do you want more storage, or do you want a detachable disk drive?
Detachable disk drive.
Like maybe they want. Actually, this might be me calling it for the future. Maybe they're doing this so it's possible to plug it into your PC so it doubles as a PC game. Kind of like what they did with the PS Vita and stuff like that.
Maybe.
Like, because literally, why else would they care to make it detachable? You know,
Maybe it's like a PC hookup. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So
if it's a
PS5 games on there.
If it's a normal USB-C like just connection, it would just work on a PC. But
Right.
but that's just so stupid by itself. Like it's an actually dumb idea. Like it's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen if it's true. Because you know how easily breakable those things are. If you move it slightly while it's doing anything, it just dies. Like it ruins the disk and it ruins the disk drive itself. So I don't see the point of it by itself. But if you connect it to other things like a PC, like if they go that route and they want to do like their own launcher because they're already putting their PlayStation games on PC, that's like that way,
right?
Right.
It'd be useful for that, I guess, but
right.
I don't know. It still just seems just dumb. Like
a
PS5 with a disk drive. Like what are you talking about?
Look, yeah, in the Pro one, it comes with a cute little dongle and a nice little disk drive that you can put anything in, including mayo. Detachable, and that's like the only report. That's like the only thing that is that Sony's planning to release for the new version. Because actually, I want for PlayStation, I want better batteries than the controllers. Those things suck. The batteries, like they
die pretty quick.
Look. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather be in that position versus where Xbox, sold their soul to Duracell and forces batteries.
Right.
But like, I just think we should be absolutely using rechargeable batteries for everything, even if they're crap. But also, I read that like apparently the new Sony controllers, the DualShock Razor or Edge or whatever it's called, You know what I'm talking about?
Edge, yeah.
Yeah, apparently it has even worse battery. Like, how did that happen? What? Like, what? How did you screw that up? Come on.
All right. Well, while we're talking about Sony's blunders, you want to hear about how you use Discord on the PS5?
Oh, sure.
It's really dumb.
It's great. No, I bet it's great.
Okay. So you have a computer or a phone, right? Because you're going to require either one of those.
Okay.
So you go onto Discord on one of those, right? You join the Discord channel that you want to join. You right click on the channel and hit transfer to PlayStation, and then it's in your PlayStation headset. But here's the kicker: why wouldn't I just stay in Discord on whatever the phone or the PC? Like, I get it if you don't own a phone and PC and also own a PlayStation in some weird timeline that I'm not a part of. But like, come on, PlayStation, what is this? You can make a Discord app.
To be fair, to be completely fair to Sony, that same thing happened to Xbox, where exact same cycle, but it took them like, I think it was like 3 months. They're like, oh yeah, that kind of sucks. So now just innately on Xbox.
Oh, okay. So like, there's a chance they'll learn
but they own Discord. They have a minority stake, and they literally own it. How did you let Xbox beat you? Xbox, I think Discord went to Xbox to be bought by them. They're like, no, we're good, but give us your features first. You know, they're like, well, we're already owned by Sony, but you know what? Screw us, I guess. You know, here you go. And the only reason I would say it's useful on console is purely when you're like recording stuff, so that way it can capture the recording on the console, and there's no like issue about like recording PC stuff and console, you know. Right. But other than that, like if you're just like a normal user, who cares?
Yeah, I don't know. It just,
I mean,
you would never know it was there anyway.
But to be fair, I have been advocating for literally every console to just drop like their built-in party chat systems and just integrate Discord.
Right.
Like
Nintendo.
Nintendo. No.
We still are trying to use the mobile app, but it doesn't work.
What do you mean? Everyone has a phone. Everyone has the stupid dongle, right? Everyone has a headset. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
You have a headset? Okay. And a phone? Okay. You're halfway there.
Oh, wait. Was that before they started removing the aux ports?
They removed the aux ports?
No, on
phones? On phones. I thought you meant on the Switch. I was like, what?
No, that's there, but
I'm pretty sure wired headsets just don't exist anymore, other than like PC ones, like earbuds and stuff for phones. It's all just Bluetooth at this point. Apple
still comes. It comes with like the one that goes into the docking port, but you just can't charge your phone then. Personally speaking, right. I don't think it's I know Apple. Everyone's Apple fanboys love to cry about it, but I don't think it's really an issue because of how insane batteries are now in every phone. So there really is never an issue where like, wow, I really need to charge my phone, but I also really need to listen to my music. It's usually I just need to listen to my music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like batteries has gotten so advanced. But anyway, back to PS5. Here's my question to you: will you get it? Let's say PS5 Pro is announced. It comes with better battery for the controller, whatever. You know, let's pretend that's actually happening.
Right. Detachable disc tray.
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll throw that in because they literally say it, and then they throw you a bone and put the 1 terabyte solid state, not 800 gigabytes. But you do, and you also get your like, you know, it will play every game in 4K. No trades. You know, nothing to replace out of it.
I might. It depends on like if GameStop does like a good trade promo towards it too, and I don't have to pay as much.
That's
it also depends on the price, I guess.
How much?
If they're gonna say like, I don't know. We're getting to the point where systems are going to be as much as PCs now, like low end ones.
Yeah.
So I feel like a Pro that could do all of that, it'd be like $600.
I mean, plus inflation, it's just terrible.
Right.
But I've been saying that like even now we're consoles are kind of getting to, well, at least Xbox and PlayStation are getting to a point where they're the better option, especially now with a Discord integration, than a low end PC. Unless you really have like a college paper you got to whip out. Other than that, I mean, I would just buy a PS5. It has Discord, and the games I want to play.
Right.
I think we didn't mention before, but I think they should just make it so it's easier to add solid state memory, because apparently it's not. Apparently it's just not like an easy process.
The PS5, you have to take the top faceplate off. There's another slot for like another hard drive.
Right.
So like it's in addition, and the second hard drive you put in is actually like the full terabyte, whatever it is, 1,000 gigs or whatever. Which is nice. But you have to make sure it has a heat sink. If it doesn't, you have to buy a heat sink and apply it to the hard drive.
Okay.
So
it's
just, I don't know. It's just like a hassle. Yeah.
Right.
And they don't support, like, they support external SSDs, but the games can't run off of the external SSD for some reason. I don't know. It's so stupid.
Wow. You know, Derek, I thought of you as a Sony fanboy, and now you're
No, they've been doing terrible lately. I want, you know what'll make it better? Sly Cooper 5. There you go.
That's not Spider-Man 2 this year, not Wolverine next year, not.
I mean, those are all nice too, but
they did announce that like the next big, or like from Naughty Dog, the next big game is going to be the multiplayer game of Last of Us. Yeah.
Oh, on PC. Good.
No, in general, not in PC.
No, right. That's right. It's a standalone. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And they're super hyped about it. But either way, that's what.
Did you watch the finale? Did you watch the whole series?
Yeah,
it was so good. That like Joel montage at the end where he's just going.
Hold on a second.
Mowing down everything.
Hold on, man, I can't send it to you. I have it on my phone, which is using my camera. This is great meme that I gotta send you, where it's basically Joel in the hospital with a gun, and then at the bottom it just says 25 kills, tactical nuke, because he just like decimates everyone.
Dude, I love the memes of Pedro Pascal just like collecting abandoned children, and it's like Ellie, Grogu. Just like, yeah, I'll be your father, all of you. Come on, let's
honestly go. Speaking of that, I'd give the season 1 like a 7 or 8 out of 10. I mean, it's unfair because I'm purely relating it to the game, but I felt way more emotion towards the game. Maybe because I was surprised when I played it, but like there's just more dialogue in the game and more like connection or chemistry between the two.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it like an 8 or 9. It was the first time we got like a video game something, and it was like, okay,
oh no, it's really good, right.
Like, and the one thing that they elaborated on, which was like Bill's episode and his background, was like outstanding.
Hold on. I want input on that. It was beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but a part of me still wishes they like. How do I put it? What they did with that character, they built on it and gave like it was a great episode, like a heart puller. But on the other hand, I personally, again, I'm not sure because I'm biased here, but I like the rendition of Bill in the game where he's a dick and he just like well there's also just like he's there, and there's the like fighting through the zombies and meeting the bloater, because I mean, Joel technically doesn't like come face to face with it. He just snipes at it, or he doesn't even snipe at it. He just kind of sees it. But like, there's a real lack of infected. Like, there's only like really like 3 episodes.
It's just the clickers. Yeah.
There's like the clickers. There was I think it was the bloater in the episode 7 where they're like escaping the city with Sam. Like that. I mean, that scene they did better than in the game. That whole thing was awesome. But like, I feel like there was a real like the last episode had no infected. Why? Like, not a single one.
Yeah, I don't know. They they kind of like scrapped it all. The only infected was like at the beginning with
it was like
her mom.
Yeah,
and even that was like. I don't
know, that's fair. Right, there was that. I didn't realize that was the actual voice actress for Ellie.
Ashley Johnson. Yeah, it was cool.
The
voice actor for Joel was in the show too. He was one of the like cannibals.
He was like the second hand, the
one that got the hatchet to the throat. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was cool. And then Joel was the super bearded dude from the episode with all the infected. That was
Troy Baker.
Right. So Mister, I know everything about Last of Us. But they also said
actually,
they did say that season 2's I think they said it's confirmed, but like that part 2 of the game is going to be split between seasons, and I am more worried than ever. It is such a toss up. Are they gonna keep Joel? Will they through flashbacks? Yes, but like Abby's side of the story just sucked. It was terrible. We go on these rants all the time, but like really just like tell me how like her part of the game was engaging. If they erased that, like all the times of her playing, I might have had a much more enjoyable experience.
Right. Yeah, I have a feeling if they're splitting the season or the game into 2 seasons, right? One season's going to be all Ellie, and the next season's going to be all Abby.
I'm hoping not.
And we just don't watch season 3. That's fine.
Until
the finale when Ellie's back in it.
I just don't know if I even watch season 2 if Joel gets ended. But I don't think they're gonna. I think they will. I don't know. Either way, I was actually honestly, I was hoping that season 2 would be more of a because there's a time skip between part 1 and part 2 of the game. I was hoping they do like slice of life episodes like they did with Bill for like just an entire season, but still have some
right.
like see how Ellie and Joel became more attached and detached.
Do all the flashbacks before. Anything else?
Do it as a season because they could do it. Like he's still like a scavenger. Right. I'm sure they could like Joel go to Texas, find us a jug of water.
Go to Texas.
But that's like a 3-month excavate. Go. I have to stay here with my pregnant wife. But why?
Why, bro? Yeah, bro. I love you, bro.
It's like kiss.
All right, get out of here.
And then the flashback end, Ellie's just like, "You kissed your brother on the mouth." What?
Yeah, you kissed your brother on the mouth. What?
What?
Ellie.
To conclude it, I think yes, the PS5 Pro needs a built-in Last of Us support. I'm talking like you get the whole season 1, you get all the games.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay. Whew. That was a fun time. All right, let's up next. Oh, this is the other contender for thumbnail / article, clickbait, whatever you want to call it. So Counter-Strike skin sold for $160,000.
Why?
Look,
why?
The Counter-Strike skin that caught me off guard. The Counter-Strike skin, what's the word? Black market is insane. They'll buy and sell skins. I just don't understand why. It blows my mind. Like, could you imagine? Like, imagine we're like pretty successful in this podcast business, and I go to you one day, or we're talking one day. You're like, "Oh yeah, so how do you do with your finance?" I'm like, "Oh, doing pretty well. I just dropped like $200,000 on a gun skin, but it wasn't a huge hit." I'm like, what? What do you mean you dropped $200,000? Like, oh, it's just I love Counter-Strike. Like what? I'm already ashamed of putting money into League of Legends skins, let alone Counter-Strike gun skin. How do you? I don't know. Can you tell me how you could justify it, Derek? Like 100, like that much money, even if you're a multimillionaire. Let's just say you honestly made like 20 million a year. Like, how do you still justify 160,000 for a skin?
YOLO. That's so cool. Kids still say
that's
that.
Not cool. No, we don't say that.
No. Yeet fam.
It's
lit. It's lit.
Now it's IDWLO, which is I don't want to live once. That's instead of YOLO. It's
ILY JK.
But that's just so. I think it's sad, and I think it's a huge sign of addiction. I don't know. I just like.
Yeah.
First of all,
I mean, it's not gonna get you laid. I can guarantee. Hold on.
Hey,
right?
whoa!
I can guarantee it.
I can tell you that CS. Oh man, so there's like some like system on how these are evaluated based on like there's a float value which quote determines whether a gun skin is factory new or battle scarred. And you see the tweet above, which I'm not going to show.
What?
Wild
Does
Lotus
that actually happen in the game?
Yeah.
Like your skins get damaged?
I mean, I'm not sure. It has to do with some like predetermined.
What is this game about? I need to play Counter-Strike.
That's another likely reason why the skins sold so many real American dollars. There's little paint variations that further determine how skins are evaluated by the CSGO market. Traders are serious about the thousands of dollars that they're willing to pay for some digital paint. But ordinarily, Wild Lotus skins typically sell for a few $1,000s, and there are more expensive skins out there too. Last year, a player turned down an offer for nearly $1.3 million, saying the offer was too low. I will punch that guy in the throat. I will knife fight you. You come to the Hughes Games Gear studio, and I will knife fight you. If someone came to me and they're like, "Hey, man, that that sealed Dead Rising game that Dare got you for your birthday because like one of your favorite games. I'm gonna buy that. Can I buy that from you for $2 million? If I said no to that, you better karate chop me in the throat. You better like explaining how much of a moron I am. It's a skin, dude. $1.3 million. Even if that skin was worth $5 million, if someone offered me like that, I'd be like, excuse me. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, thanks.
As I'm calling up my job saying, later, like,
peace. I'm out of here. See you later.
Peace out. You know that meme where, I think it's kind of recent where, like, he's like, later. And then, like, it's like a black kid, and then he's just, like, it just fades to nothing.
Oh, he
like,
vanishes? Yeah, he's like...
I love that one. So, I guess, here's my question to you, Derek. How much money would you pay for a CSGO skin?
Nothing. I don't play this game.
All right, let's say the game.
Stop buying these skins.
Let's say what's a game? Overwatch. What if you're like so stupid into Overwatch? You know, you want to.
What are we talking here? Come on.
All right, hold on. It's a CS:GO skin, and it's it's Charlie and Pip, and it's just them all over scenes from the show. Smiling friends. Is that
how many mortgages can you take out on a house?
That's a good question. I don't know.
All right, well, I'm gonna hit that limit and buy the skin.
Honey, why is your credit score -20? Yeah. So here's the thing, right? I kind of put our mortgage money into a gun skin, but it's gonna look really cool. Okay. Like I almost want to play this game to try and collect these skins, or just collect any skin. Could you imagine you're just like a casual player and you're like, "Hey, look at this skin." Someone's like, "Hey, can I offer you 50 grand?" Like, I'd be such a cheap, not cheap. I'd be such a slut with this because like I would just accept basically any offer, assuming it was like, tens of thousands.
Right. If it was like $10,000 for a skin that I paid $1 on, yeah, go for it, buddy. Oh no, I'm giving it away at a loss. Oopsie.
I didn't think about that. Like, I'm not sure if they're buying it from like a loot box or if they get it from like a random roll in the game. Do you know how to?
Right. How do you buy chests? Don't you in the game?
Oh,
it's just a loot box
I haven't played
system,
it. I don't.
I think it's a loot box system. I remember seeing videos and like TikToks of guys just sitting there like open loot crates.
It says here, earn them through random drops by playing in online community and official servers, opening containers such as weapon cases or souvenir packages. Trade 10 skins the same variety for one of a higher rarity with a trade up contract. Buying skins from the Steam market, trading with other players. So I guess, yeah, you can earn them in game. Owning containers such as weapon. I don't know. I'm not sure if we have any CSGO fans listeners out there, but if you could justify a case where it's like I put $5 in, here's $50,000 back and you don't take it up, I would love to know the reasoning. I couldn't I know in some cases you hold out, right? Like you get a better deal on something, but this is a digital skin. Like tomorrow's a new day. What if the market crashes and I was holding on to like $100,000 skin, someone offered 50,000, I'd be like, you take it, I don't care. Like, oh man. Let's see here. Normal variety probability. I don't understand. I'm looking at like the wiki pages for like evaluation. It's mind boggling. So it's nuts to me. So I guess my point here is that we're officially starting our own CS:GO league. That's right. Goons games and CS. Oh, Goons games and Go. There you go. Where we don't care if you win, just get us skins.
GGG Go. Yeah.
GGG, yeah, GGG Go. That's right. GGG. Oh wait, no, it'd be Goons games and then we always replace gear with something. Gear gets shafted, so Goons games and Go. Yeah. And then it's also gonna have the kid from Pokemon where it's Go GOH because that was a cool play on words.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna be playing tonight. Whenever you listen to this, we're definitely 100% playing it and not playing literally any other game. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. Okay. All right. Derek, do you like Facebook? Do you still like Facebook? Do you like using it? Do you remember the good times?
No, it is a burden. I cannot go on it anymore. It's just hurt.
The burden.
Mark Zuckerberg, I don't know what you're doing, but please stop. I can't.
Dude, he single-handedly built the biggest social media empire and then single-handedly burned it to the ground. Like he topped what was it? What did we used to use?
MySpace?
MySpace, there you go. Thank you. You know what I miss about
I was like, what?
You know what I miss about MySpace? How you could rank friends.
The music, your top 5 songs on the homepage, dude.
Derek, everyone would know how sad you are. Okay, that's just not like.
No, I wish it was still there because I want to go back and see what they were.
Like. Yeah, but do you remember how you could rank friends? You could like put like who's that like the
top your top friends. Yeah, Tom was everybody's friend.
Oh, sorry, Derek, you didn't do well this week, so I'm putting you down fourth. Yeah, the Facebook parent company Meta is laying off 10,000 employees and is cutting 5,000 job openings. This dude, Facebook, I'm gonna call it. I think they're gonna die within like the next probably by 2030. I mean, they're still huge, right? Like they do all this ad marketing and stuff like that, but the amount of money they burned with what's it called? What MetaQuest or like VR or that metaverse?
Oh, metaverse. Yeah, they're idiots. They need to stop that.
Like it's like the worst looking thing, which I don't understand because you have unlimited money or did at the time. Like how did everyone else beat you to the punch on that one? So yeah, it's eliminating 10,000 more employees. Limiting 5 currently unfulfilled positions as it struggles to cope with a, quote, new economic reality that includes higher interest rates, geopolitical instability, and increased regulation. Or you just suck. I think that's really the fine line. Facebook, no one wants to use you, right? Like,
no, there's nothing fun about you anymore. The things I would do on there, okay? I would share pictures. That's Instagram. I would talk to people. I literally have a separate app of Messenger to talk to people. Right. I don't know. I don't even know what else. Memes, literally Reddit, iFunny, anything else. Provide me with better memes. I don't know what Facebook offers me anymore.
Facebook offered like a central hub for drama in high school. Like that's where you knew what was going down when someone was like, "Don't talk to me."
Right.
Don't talk to me. But I'm gonna.
Now it's just full of like people we went to high school with getting divorced and
divorced, pregnant, and I guess like some happy memories. But apparently they're calling this Zuckerberg's calling Meta's this year the year of efficiency. Which our next couple months will see restructuring plans focus on flattening our orgs. I don't know. He's a robot. Anyway, canceling lower priority projects and reducing our hiring rates. The recruiting team will also be told whether they still have jobs tomorrow. Which, well, cuts at tech groups in April, occur in April, followed by business group layoff in May. Yeah, but there's really no other social media platform like Facebook, but I think it's just outdated. It's not even like fun anymore. It's not useful.
There's just no point to it anymore. There's
right. They had Facebook Gaming, and for some reason they refused to market it, and like no one uses it now. Disguised Toast was exclusive for like I think 2 years, and the second it was over, he's like, "Peace out." Yeah, like I Facebook our Facebook page like worked for like a week and then they just refused to do anything with it. Like it was like, wow, we got like
Yeah,
30
they
people. Our
referred
first day was
to
awesome.
they refused to like pass it around. Yeah.
It was like the first week they're like, here's 30 people. Like, oh sweet. And then literally dead after that. No matter what we did, it's like, why do we even do this? It's just pointless.
Right. Why don't we even
Honestly,
try?
like I was gonna talk to you about. I'm like, dude, I might delete my Facebook. I'm just like, I have no use for it. I have one. Actually no. I'll just say his name out loud. Brandon, because he's the old co-host. He'll like sometimes when I log in to switch to the podcast page, I see like, oh my god, I'm like, who messaged me? Like, why would someone message me on Facebook? And then it's like he sends a meme. I'm like, dude, we have like every other platform. Like, why are you sending it on here? Stop. Like
yeah, literally the only reason I have a Facebook page is just for Messenger because I use it with a ton of people, and that's it.
Right, but like they made it its own app. You don't have to go through Facebook.
Right. Yeah, I just have the account so I can use Messenger, and that's it. Like,
yeah, like, and from my perspective, I don't even see why you use Messenger. I think
I know I gotta convert everybody off of Messenger to like Telegram or something.
I mean, I still kind of like Snapchat, although like I think that's more fun when you're in like a dating scene. You know, like when you're, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're like not in a relationship, but like talking to people and stuff, or like getting to know people, sending pictures to each other like that is kind of amusing. But when you're in a relationship, I just send the meme like in a normal way, and then we laugh about it. Like I don't need to use Snapchat anymore. But yeah, I think ultimately Telegram has grown to be like the best messenger app I've ever used. I love the ability to add custom stickers even on an Apple device where they hate you. Well, I don't have to go through all the features. All I know is that I want a private channel whenever we get big enough, and we can talk to the homies, and we can send we can kiss every homie goodnight with a goodnight kiss message. So like, right, night guys, kiss emoji. You know, like Apple stickers suck. The like I don't even know why Apple did it, but Apple and Facebook with their stupid like avatar crap. Actually, doesn't Android do it too? Don't you like have an avatar?
Yeah, the Bitmoji or whatever it's called. It's like built into Android.
That's different from Snapchat, right?
Yeah. The Bitmoji thing is like I forget what it's called for Android, but
have you ever do you ever use it though? Like,
God no.
Right,
so
exactly.
Stupid.
Right, exactly. Like it was like the hot thing for like a month, and everyone jumped on it, and then no one wants it because it's stupid. And Facebook had it. Like my Facebook avatar is an elderly black woman with an orange beard and glasses. I thought that, I was like, this, like, why would anyone use this? Like they're so out of touch with reality. Anyway, so we're gonna make another Facebook page, Goons Games Gourmet, and that's gonna be where we post all our cooking stuff. Could you be the moderator, Derek? It's gonna be pretty big.
Yeah, I like to cook.
Really?
My veins are full of pasta sauce.
Wait,
from my Italian heritage.
Hold on, you tell me how you air fry Elios. You can't say you like to cook.
Okay, look, I didn't say I was a good cook. All right, I said I cooked.
Cooking. That's not cooking. I remember I fought Brandon to the death on this. I was like, making cereal is cooking. Okay. It requires ingredients.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Ingredients. You put them in a bowl. You prepare them. You serve it. All right. That is the definition of cooking.
Right. Like that is the definition of cooking. They're like, oh no, it's not. It's like, if I told someone like, hey, I'm going to cook for you tonight, and then I give them a bowl of cereal, they can't be disappointed. I told you I was going to cook for you. I didn't say I was going to cook what. So don't at me. How do we get off track with Facebook? Anyway,
I don't remember. I delete your Facebook. It's not worth it. Get rid of it.
Really? Like first of all, I will stand by that minors, including us, should not have had social media. I think it was like a detriment to society. I think that Facebook sucks, and it's probably the worst social media site, if it's even that anymore. Like again, really the only time it was useful was during school, and I guess kind of college, but it's like
it's good for like stalking people. Like that, I know that's weird to say. Hear me out. Whoa, if you're gathering information, on people, right? Like you
work?
know, what?
No. Sorry. I'm
Fade away.
I'm actually sure I can make that happen. Like add like a transition effect.
I don't like what they're Thanos saying. Snap away.
No. Anyway, sorry. Continue. I just.
I don't even remember. Oh, it's good for like gathering information on people that you don't know, right? It's like
right. You know, it's like,
are
they taking
girlfriend cheating on you or something, or
if if my girlfriend was, if someone was cheating on me through Facebook, I'd first laugh. I'd be like, Facebook, you don't have the dignity to cheat on me like on a respectable platform. You just use Facebook, like wow, like why did you send an invite to the metaverse? What did you do in the metaverse? Huh? Is that why I saw you bent over with the MetaQuest on? Like, oh my god, it's one of my favorite videos. I think I showed it to you like months ago, where like they see one guy with like a headset on, and he's like doing the motions, and then he goes to the roommate's room, and the guy's like in a receiving position. I don't know. I love those memes. Good times. Facebook sucks. I think that's how I want to end it. That's actually, you know what? I'll do that this way. How would you currently rate Facebook? Dude, like 1 to 10.
I don't know. A 4?
4? I think 2.
2 is the first number that came in my head, but I'm giving it 2 points for Messenger and 2 points for a point for the gathering information. And sometimes I do weirdly find stuff on Facebook.
Hear me out. I can't wait years down the road someone like cancels us and they're like, yeah, they clip you out of context.
He was gathering information on Facebook.
Gathering information.
And the fourth point is for like the weird stuff I do find on Facebook Marketplace that I kind of want to buy but never do because I'm scared to meet people. So
did I ever tell you that's how I got like my first iPad?
Right, like it has potential.
Yeah,
but Facebook just shut down and become a marketplace. Be an eBay.
They have a marketplace. It's just like, but when I did property management and I was like selling the apartments on there, it was just always the worst people. They're like, "Do you run credit checks? Are you like, do you take less than required income?" It was just like, why are you even messaging me? Like, just these questions are stupid. So the marketplace has like some value to it, especially if you're a furniture seller. It's actually pretty easy to sell furniture on there. Yeah, I'd give it like a 2. I think it's almost useless. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe if you're single, you can then at least check if the relationship status is up to date to help you in your feelings. But I don't know. I just like I can't think of a time where I'm like, oh, let me find out on Facebook what like I need.
You gotta put that comment that just came through from Ant.
If I do add less, is that? Oh no, that was a marker. Oh, wait, is it this one? Oh, it does work. Cool. I got robbed. Oh God, iPhone XR from Marketplace.
All right, taking a point away. Back to 3 points. Marketplace is terrible.
I was not expecting that comment. I didn't have it up. I just realized like my Stream Deck. I just realized it had a built-in button that says "Add last comment," and I was like afraid to push it. That's what.
Wait, there's an update to the story.
Oh, all right, let's go.
Next comment.
Oh, what? Oh, now it doesn't work. Nice, thanks. Okay. Oh my god, dude.
I mean, it's very serious, but it's just it's still just like funny.
That is funny. Side note: I kind of now want to like if we get more people asking us questions, which everyone totally should. I kind of want to move our stuff a little bit up to have an actual space for comments, but I'd have to play.
We're gonna have to start doing a Q&A at the end.
I'd love that. So like if you fun fact, if you're robbed at gunpoint, you probably should never do it again. That's I remember my dad, he was always just like, if you like I never sold anything while he was around, but he was just like, yeah, if you ever buy anything, like let me come with you because like don't trust anyone on a marketplace. Like Craigslist, especially when it was like back when sex work was allowed on there. which I don't know why he would stop me on that. But more importantly, for like,
right, it's like he wants it for himself, and I think that's pretty selfish of him.
He just takes over. I'm just like, Dad, sorry, I'm here for like a certain service. He's like, no, son, I'm here for a special service. What? What? He just gets out.
Dad?
Dad?
What are you doing here?
Stop, please.
Stop. Get out of the shower.
Yeah. So I guess now Marketplace, Facebook's at 1. If our viewers are getting robbed at gunpoint, I don't like that.
Yeah, we're going down to. I'm going down to a 3 from a 4.
Yeah. If our homies in chat, hold on, we got another comment here. Yeah, I probably should have known I was gonna get robbed when I looked at the profile and saw the guy flexing guns. And okay, all right.
Okay.
To be fair, that's a little
back
on
up
you.
to a 4. Yeah,
that's
a follow my third point. Gathering information.
That's
okay? It's a 10-step program on Facebook.
It came full circle. That's dude. Yeah, if someone's flexing guns and money,
in your profile picture,
I'm not saying you're asking for it in this situation, but if you know that this guy, it's like, obviously this person's not the right person to be around if they have guns and money. What happened? Oh wait, hold on, put it on. Cool. Add it. What happened to never judge a book by cover? Well, some books you can definitely judge by its cover. Like if there's a cover on a book
he has
that
guns
just says,
and money in his profile picture, I think.
Yeah, I'm judging.
Safe to assume.
I'm not afraid to judge people based on certain like aspects I can see in terms of like social media. Right. If they have like a certain hate sign in their profile picture, I'm gonna relate that to a hate place. But if they have guns and money,
if it's a certain flag with a windmill on it, then I know maybe stay away from them.
Don't associate with them. Yes.
Right.
But if they're like, hugging Reggie Fils-Aimé, I'm gonna trust them.
I'm gonna, Reggie. I would like to know Reggie. Thank you.
And then we like meet Reggie, and he's actually just a total gangster and robs us by gunpoint. I don't understand. It's Reggie. Why? Why would you do this? Oh yeah, let's see. I'm sure he was a nice fellow that was just in a bad position in life. That's not an excuse. That like, his bad position in life should have no bearing on making your life in a bad position. No one deserves to get robbed. If I got robbed, I would probably go John Wick on them. I would find them. I would hurt them. Yeah. And like, come on, Derek. Actually, it'd be like a comedy because it'd be like two sad, out of shape men finding
trying to beat someone up.
Yeah, think Pineapple Express, but like less drug and more sad. Yeah. Like think of just we're both trying
tears.
Dude, I'm not gonna explain the situation because it's personal, but I was running to get something from my car, and I just it hit me. I have zero stamina. I have negative stamina. It's over.
I get winded going up the stairs at night. I can't do it. I ran on the treadmill for so long, and it doesn't help.
Right, like I'm sure he was on, but also don't assume he's a nice fellow. Anyway. Well, I wasn't. Let's see. I wasn't gonna say that we never got the phone back from the kid. Oh well, at least that's good. Oh,
it all worked out. He didn't shoot his gun, and you got the phone back.
I would have like bullied his parents if it was a kid. I'd be like, yeah,
it was a kid with a gun. Jeez.
Oh, he's a kid. Yeah, I don't. Well, yeah, he shouldn't have that. And if you don't, how much did you sell the phone at the time? Like, was it worth it? Wow. Also, this episode is definitely not sponsored by Facebook. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, Zuckerberg, you gotta go, buddy.
Like in the background, he's watching this. He's like, he's so close.
Then he rips his skin off and shows us his reptilian form.
What's more likely, him ripping off his skin to be a reptilian or a robot? I was going robot, but I think
Cyborg is pretty up there. Yeah.
Wait, you've seen that Facebook episode? Not Facebook, a South Park episode where they like make fun of Mark Zuckerberg.
Was it a newer one? No, right?
No, it was like
seasons ago, right? Yeah, okay, yeah.
We're like seen it. Where he's wait, you haven't?
No, I've seen it.
I love that when he talks, it's like completely not like aligned with what his mouth is doing as like.
It's not synced up. Yeah.
I don't know. I will defeat you. Like, oh, damn. Oh man, that was $100, dude. $100 for the phone. I mean, I guess it depends when you sold it, but I think even if you sold it now, you'd probably get like 200. I don't know though. I guess it depends on what you need a phone. Also, side note, like, whatever happened to iPod Touches? Those used to be pretty banger. So that way, like, at least when you had Wi-Fi, you could basically do anything you wanted with the phone as a phone.
I don't think they make them anymore.
No, they don't.
I think they got rid of them.
Yeah, they stopped a few years ago, which is I mean, I can understand it.
Bad.
Right. I used to have. I remember. It's just, I guess, a side story time. I used to have a terrible BlackBerry phone, I think it was, from Virgin Mobile, which a mutual friend of ours, Hank, would make fun of me for, like, Virgin Mobile. But yeah, like,
I do remember that. Yeah,
that phone sucked so hard because there's so many typos. Anyway, wait, where was I going with that?
I don't know. I remember I had one of those phones that you could flip, like,
oh, that was so cool. I was wanting that. I always wanted.
It was the best phone. I wish they would bring those back.
Okay, I remember now. I had that phone in my left pocket and then like an iPod Touch in my right. And at one point, I'm like, Dad, I'm so tired of holding both of these. Can you just get me an iPhone? And and the moral of the story is begging works. You should beg your parents for things. They will cave. Yeah. You know,
and if not, post something on Facebook and get an uproar. I guess that's a good thing about Facebook too. Going back to that.
What? Making an uproar?
Yeah.
All right, time to post something. My co-host pisses me off. Anyone looking
to... he supports
stalking on Facebook,
or
as he put it, gathering intel.
Gathering intel.
Yeah. It's like, bro, just gathering intel. Also, did you know that if you save someone's photo, like on the web browser version, it notifies them? I remember reading about it like a year ago. Luckily, I never did.
Is it really?
Yeah, like it tells them like someone saved.
But not the mobile version.
Well, I mean, on the mobile, I'd assume you just take a screenshot. Which it can't.
Yeah. I got a couple of calls to make. My intel may be
compromised.
Compromised. Thank you. It might be bad. The source may have found out.
The kid was in my. Dude, this is like a totally different. Like, I want to make this into a segment. Like,
this whole episode,
he's like his own, like the saga of when his phone was robbed. I was in my cousin's gang. I guess he bullied him till he gave it back. I mean, I don't know how you could bully someone who has a gun, but you know what? I mean, personally speaking, I would not bully that person. You know, it's like you pick your targets, right? You don't go to the kid who you think's gonna. Well, see, here's the problem with bully mentality. They don't understand who could actually do a certain action that could hurt a lot of people in a public setting. If you catch my drift. That's why I tried to befriend those kind of people because I didn't want to be a target. I hope that didn't hit too close to home or anything, but I'm just saying, you know, sometimes you pick your battle who you hang out with. Anyway, Facebook sucks. That's how I want to. Can I please go to the next segment? We're just like, all right.
I'm just thinking about the photo thing now. I gotta reach out to some people.
Oh God,
hey, I'm not weird. I was just gathering intel for.
I said your windows are kind of behind you. I didn't see like police siren lights go off. Or, like,
you're just gonna see blue and red in the windows soon, like, and then it's like, go!
We got him, and then just that meme where the SWAT just like kicks in. Like, I'm gonna skip the Last of Us one because we basically already talked about that. Just saying. Okay. Ant-Man the Wasp, Quantumania leaks being looked into by Marvel. So basically, I'm not sure if you read about this, but Marvel, they're looking they're like going ham to find the guy who leaked the script, which I didn't even know happened. I'm not sure. Did you know about that? I don't really talked about it. I didn't
know it leaked.
Yeah, apparently it leaked hard on Reddit. So now, and Reddit's all about like user privacy, and they like hate sharing anyone's information. So now Marvel's like going the legal route and like trying to force their hand to find out who leaked it, because they were basically blaming this dude for like the bad sales reception to the movie rather than the fact that the movie was poo poo caca. You know, it's I mean, like,
that was like the consensus, right? Was just that the movie was bad.
yeah, like, well,
So
like it, the film went down 70% from the first week. It had its debut to a steep 69.83% drop in box office as a negative box office record.
jeez.
But like, even if I read I mean, first of all, I don't have the brain capacity to read like a script, like the entirety of a Marvel script. You know,
Right.
I mean, even if I liked the movie, I don't know. It's like I wouldn't even want to read like John Wick 4, although I desperately want to see it. And I asked
It's getting
politely.
like perfect
Yeah, I
reviews
know, I
again, and
know,
I'm
I
so
know.
excited.
I
I
I
can't
I
believe it.
I had my girlfriend agreed to watch all the movies before it came out, and we just finished them all again. So I'm very excited. Anyway, well, I mean, I stopped watching Marvel movies personally because I got tired of like the repetitive formula. But and I don't think you've watched it yet, right?
I haven't seen a Marvel movie since
Oh, really?
the last Spider-Man. Yeah, I watched the new Doctor Strange too, but that was poopy.
Yeah, I was heard.
The
I saw
it
someone
just like
quote it as the multiverse of horrible, and I thought that was funny.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, the last like good one was the last Spider-Man movie, and I feel like Marvel really just kind of like ended there. Like nothing
Right,
since has been as good. Like there's
right.
still ones I'm excited for, like the new Guardians of the Galaxy, Deadpool 3, Daredevil when that comes back.
So wait, Deadpool
Um
is officially Marvel? Like, it's not like a
yeah,
Sony situation,
it's all the same. Yeah, everything's Marvel now.
but
So
not a Venom, right?
no, so Spider-Man and Venom in them are still owned by Sony, but Marvel literally holds their hand, I think, through the whole thing. So
Make
they're just
it.
like, look what we made. Yeah, you did make it. Good job, buddy.
you, I'm gonna put it right here, right on the fridge, so everyone can see it. Um, yeah, Ant-Man 3 garnered all-time low scores. Either way, more or less, they're like blaming this leaker for the bad. um, I guess you know the bad money maker that is Ant-Man 3, which I think it's a stretch. But on the other hand, I'm assuming whoever like actually leaked it had to assign some kind of like NDA or you know just something, so obviously legally they're not supposed to. So Marvel's probably
Right.
well within their right to like investigate it and then just sue the hell out of the dude. But I think it's just like it's kind of not even a stretch, but like who cares? You know? Like is it really that big of a deal? Was that what really hurt you guys?
No, it was
I,
still a bad movie.
right.
That was
It's
the
just,
problem, right? It's like everybody just knew it was going to be a bad movie before it came out. So
yeah, like the trailers made it look weird. Everyone's upset. Oh no, I can't. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm just gonna say Ant-Man still doesn't go up Thanos' butt, but whatever.
yeah, they didn't retcon it. It's it's just sad.
um, yeah. So, well, actually, here's my question to you: are you gonna watch this film at all ever?
When it goes on Disney Plus, I'll probably watch it,
Oh, there's
and that's
always that
solely
too,
for
right?
like Paul Rudd. So
Yeah, I mean, I like him as an actor, but like,
yeah,
why? I don't know. At this point, yeah, especially if you have Disney Plus, I would just wait it out. Got other things
right.
to do, right?
I don't go to the movie theaters anymore unless it's something like
John Wick
like
4.
John Wick 4.
Yeah.
Like I want to go see that like day it comes out. So
Right. All right. You're gonna come to where I live. We're all gonna go.
yes.
We'll do like a tuck and I gave myself motion sickness. God damn it. We just tuck and roll the whole time. You know, do some PvPs. We'll just dressless him. But yeah. I guess it just goes to show that Marvel's just going the petty route. It was a 63-page transcript of dialogue from Ant-Man 3 that was posted on the internet a month before the film's theatrical debut. On Reddit, if I really informed.
A better hand on it than Marvel. I don't know what to tell you.
Like, I don't know how. Well, who would have the transcript besides the actors? What, like the producer and the director and the writers?
The writers, the directors, the actors. I don't know, some random coffee runner for the said people.
A coffee.
Like
I mean,
anybody at that point has it, right?
I guess I would just want a transcript to sell it like a couple of years, assuming it was a good enough film to sell it, like sell it down the line like a genuine copy. But I guess here's the main point. Don't watch this film. Just watch on Disney Plus. Save yourself money.
Wait like a month. It'll be on Disney Plus. There you go. And that's it.
And also apparently now they're like rethinking about making Ant-Man 4. Like apparently it was like gonna happen. Now it's like, I don't know. It's not doing well.
It's because you use this is why this movie failed. You use this movie to introduce the new big bad of the Marvel universe, right? Where like Thanos was literally an after credits scene for like 10 years until he finally showed up to beat everybody up.
Right.
And like you introduce Kang as the next big bad and Ant-Man beats him. And it's like this is not an Avengers level threat, guys. Like Thanos was murdering people. Like Kang couldn't even beat an ant. Like
literally an ant. Yeah, that's also like that tease was like what kept you on to keep watching more and more. And now, all right, well, you know that he can at least beat one version of Kang. I don't know about any other versions, but yeah. So I'm not gonna watch this. I'm probably not gonna watch any more Marvel films unless I have it on Disney Plus, which I don't have currently. Or we can watch it together, kind of snuggled up. We'll have a good games and movies night, and we'll just like I'll put the phone in front of me, and I'll be like, popcorn in the middle, then our hands overlap, and we're just like, oh, and then that's when we have our Charlie and what was his name from Smiling Friends, the squire that turned out to be like a stalker.
It's you, Charlie. It was always you.
What was his name? Do you remember?
Mip.
Mip. Oh yeah. Just I want us to recreate Charlie and Mip.
Yeah. It was you, Charlie. It was you.
Like I'm looking for a hero, Charlie. Oh. Why? God, Smiling Friends. Just watch it. Please sponsor us, please. Let's interview you. God. So I'm sorry. I went ahead of myself. Okay. All right, we're getting to the home stretch of the night. These next two ones are kind of nerdy, and I want to talk about them. The Pixel Fold that's reportedly getting coming in June. Basically, a new Pixel phone with folding, like the new dual screen capabilities.
Yeah, but does it do both ways like we were talking about before? I want that. Who's making me that phone? Also, Blue Eyes has to go. I'm sick of bumping into it.
No, dude, I never made because you were hanging. Because as I don't buy Android phones. I'm basically permanently locked into Apple. Like they have their hand on my butt.
You signed your soul. It's Tim McSweeney is like.
I have the watch. I have the Mac. I have the iPhone. I have the.
You have the what's that thing called that goes up
butt
your
plug.
the butt plug. No, the other end, the other hole.
What? Are
the
you
Apple urethra or whatever it's called.
What
the fuck is that thing called? Is that no?
Catheter?
Anyway, catheter. Apple catheter with Siri built in. Hey Siri, lift it up for me, please.
Drain my balls, Siri. Drain my balls. Oh,
Siri, vibration mode.
Siri sucks
Max
too hard. Anytime I try and ask Siri, "Hey, play Violent Fetish" by Disturbed, it half the time
it's gonna do it now that you said that. How did none of your Apple products go off? What?
Well, my iPhone is in like a do not disturb / camera mode. My Mac doesn't actively listen, and my watch is across the room. So if it did hear it, it's not here. It's not.
Sounds like you're talking about like your kids. Yeah, my Mac doesn't listen. My iPhone's a do not disturb.
It hates me. Anyway, as an Android user, are you going to? Well, like at some point, are you interested in getting a fold phone where it's going to cost triple the money for double the fun?
They're like fun. Like I kind of do want one, but at the same time, I would just pricey. They're way too pricey. I would probably never use the whole flip aspect of it. I would still just keep it like solid, like a normal phone.
But if you're one of those users that
watches, if it goes both ways, now we're talking.
But then you could watch like a certain type of videos that make you expel happiness. You can watch on a bigger screen on your phone.
True, I could get up close and personal with Janice Griffith. You're right. You're right. It's worth it.
Wait, you can video chat on one screen and watch a different
picture in picture mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, what are you doing? Nothing.
Taking cheating to a whole new level, just like, hey babe, I love you.
I love you too.
All right, good night. We just started
talking.
Go.
Yeah, I gotta go clean up.
Hold on, there's something on my bottom half of the screen. I gotta wipe it off. Okay. So it's gonna be called the Google Pixel Fold. Which, can we drop the Fold? Like, can these advertising companies not think of a better name than Fold?
Right.
Is it really that hard?
I like that option in the comments. They use it for GBA emulation. That's 100% what I would use it for. Yeah.
Yeah, use it for. I mean, yeah, I've seen that. It's really tight when it works. And I always said use it as a DS emulator, because then the top screen just screen and bottom screen touch screen. You know, that would be like the perfect emulation for DS. Let's see. Apparently, it's gonna have 256 base. Actually, I'll just hold on. Can I remember to use the thing I built in and put time into making work? There we go. Google Pixel Fold 256 base storage. No idea of other variants. I assume there's gonna be other variants, but I'm getting to a point where we need to have like 500. Can Twitter stop opening? Thank you. To like a 500 gigabyte base storage for phones. I think we're just like 128 as base is not enough, and then 256 is also getting to a point where it's not enough. How much was your phone for base storage?
I got the biggest one. I think it was 512 gigs. Yeah, 512.
Why?
I knew I was gonna do like video editing and stuff on it, so I wanted the biggest hard drive.
I was thinking that I forgot that you got this phone while we had this. Okay, no, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I was thinking. Like,
before... I think the average size is like 128 or 256, though.
Right. Yeah. I mean that's totally fair. I mean I kind of want now more storage, but at the same time it's just pissing me off to like have to pay how much more they want for it. It's gonna be available in June. Have you ever had a Pixel, or have you only had the Samsung?
No, I've always heard good things about them though. I'm just stuck with Samsung. Same thing. It's like I like their stuff. So
I think the back of it's ugly though. Like that looks like a giant camera bump.
Yeah, the camera, it's been like that since the very first one.
Oh, really?
Like absolutely ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like a camera bump elitist. Like I know some people are like, oh, like it's way too big. Because when you put on a phone case, it usually compensates, right? Like
that's like this one, like I don't know, like it's flat there, but if I take the case off, like that's the
right. Which is annoying.
And even it's annoying if you don't have like a case on, but I'm like, who's walking around without a case? No. YouTube said it's fine. We get one F-bomb. All right, that's it.
It's not about YouTube, you ape. It's about the podcast places right. That Spotify. I have to mark it explicit or clean.
Right.
So thank you.
But yeah, the bump doesn't matter. So.
Yeah, bump doesn't matter. We'll talk about camera stuff in a second. But actually, you know, we'll just combine it because, well, no, never mind. This is Pixel. Samsung's totally different. Thanks, Derek. So USB-C, it looks like. I guess we're just completely done with aux cables, right? Or aux ports.
Yeah, they don't exist. It's a thing of the past.
I mean, honestly. Not to sound like a douche, but I'm not that I care that it's gone, but I will always use Bluetooth. I will never go back to a wired for my phone. Like it always irked me to use wired. Like you know, it always got like knotted up. I hated that about wired. I get it, it's like technically the better quality, but we're getting better quality anyway now with like more advanced stuff. I don't know. I like do you care hard that there's no aux option anymore?
Everything's Bluetooth now, so
Right.
Like my earbuds for work are all Bluetooth. The cars have CarPlay, Android Play,
Right.
and Apple Play. It's
And
just, I don't know.
those are even becoming wireless now. Like there's
Right.
wireless versions.
Right. Or it has a hookup for the like Type C or Lightning
Right.
cable port. So it's like, there's no point to it.
How much would you pay for a fold phone? I personally like until it gets to like maybe like 1,100. I'm not paying this much for a phone.
I was gonna say I'm already paying like $1,000 for a normal phone anyway. Like, just give me, give me a break on it. Not much more than a normal phone.
Because this saying it could cost around 1,800, which sounds about right for fold phones. That like I just don't think it's enough. I think it's excuse me, too much for a phone. Because literally at 1,800, you could buy yourself a pretty decent PC. I mean, I'm not sure anymore because graphic card market's crap. But that just seems like so much. I was already pissed off about paying like $1,000 for my phone. Like I hate that we're like we keep going like 50 to 100 more each year for like zero new benefits. Like actual
these phones do nothing new either. That's the problem every year. It's like, I don't know, what are we spending money on? That's why I don't get a new phone for like 5 or 6 years.
Right.
And it's just like I'm like, oh, there's enough there to like justify it.
I keep getting
at the same time it's bad because like the trade-in deals are like so good every year. Like, you basically pay nothing.
Right,
if you can do it every year.
So. Right, there's like a promotion. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, more like 70% off the next iPhone if you trade in like your current one. Like, but like for me, I'm not getting a new phone until they implement USB-C. That's just not happening. And which apparently they're going to do this year because the EU is like, yeah, everyone's going to have a USB-C port, like it or not. Speaking of which, did you hear about this? That it's more. I think it's more of a rumor or from a leaker that apparently Apple's like, yeah, we're going to implement USB-C, but if it's not like an Apple certified USB-C, we're going to like half the charging speed.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me, right? And like that's sad to say, but
right.
like
it's like a total Apple move.
Like, right. It's just an Apple move, so like I get it. Like I believe that.
To me, like fast charging honestly isn't a big deal. I've never had to utilize fast charging. Like, I'm if anything, I love my MagSafe charger, the standing one, and it's just like nicely charges my wireless charging. But I was told in some people I know like fast charging helps when like there's like an emergency, you have to and your phone's dying for no reason, you just charge it real fast. It's a nice feature. Don't get me wrong.
Dying and I have to run to the bathroom and charge it really quick,
But like I don't charge my phone anymore through its like port. I do all mine wirelessly. I think it's so much better. Like on my stand, like it's just cleaner. Like wireless charging is the future. And they're also saying for iPhones, like then there might be a model like a new Super Pro one where they just remove the charging port altogether. They're like, yeah, you know what? Screw USB-C. We're just going all wireless. And I'm like, I mean, in theory that sounds cool, but how like some people can't back up their phones unless it's like actually plugged in. Some computers don't have Bluetooth. Like you can't circumvent that. But anyway, I just thought it was interesting. Back to the Pixel though. But I'm sorry. So what price would entice you to get this?
Yeah, like 1,000, 1,100.
After or before a trade-in credit?
Before. Yeah, before a trade-in. Yeah.
I think the cap would be 12, but even then it would need to have like the best camera on the market, a maxed out memory,
4K display like my phone has now and stuff like that. Like I need like all the bells and whistles, nothing cut back.
I didn't think about that. For 1,800, they're gonna give us 120 gigabytes. That's insane. That is a jip. Like I'm not paying that much money for that little storage. Oh, but don't worry, you can pay 200 more for 258 gigs. Like no, that doesn't change the issue. You douche. You're a douche. This is a bad sell. Yeah, I've heard Pixel. Wait. This is to clarify for Androids. Google Pixel uses the same operating system that Samsung does, right? Like it's all
I think it's still all the Android operating system because
Okay.
I think it's actually powered by Google. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Hmm.
the
Like,
hardware is just Samsung and like a couple of apps, but
oh, so Google owns the
Google owns Android, I'm pretty sure. I forget what the like actual operating system is, but does Google own Android?
Like the operating
Yeah,
system.
Android Inc. was bought by the American search engine Google in 2005.
How are they so late to the phone game then? But anyway, um,
I don't know. It's like their laptop they were making. Like the
oh,
Chromebooks didn't
the
come out for
Chromebooks,
like ever, and then it was like the what was the
Pixel
other thing they were
tablets.
making? The tablet, is that the one they canceled? What
Yeah,
was the thing they were making canceled? Yeah,
no, yeah, the
like
Pixel
I
tablet
don't
they
know.
canceled.
Google should have been on this stuff in 2005. Then like, oops, the planes flew in. Got to make a tablet now.
What? What relation is that? Also, you're like 4 years off. Unless you're talking about some other plane, like what?
Yeah, the one that hit the Hudson, wasn't that in 2005?
I don't know. Was that the one with the movie from Tom Hanks?
Denzel Washington.
Oh
no, Tom Hanks. No, you're right. You're right.
oh really? Oh cool.
No.
Wait, there's like 2 good plane movies: Tom Hanks or Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington was in 2.
One was Tom Hanks in. Tom Hanks plane movie.
Yeah, Hanks plane. Someone might ask, how'd you go from
Oh,
phone...
you were totally right. I totally
Yeah!
forgot about this movie. No, Denzel Washington's was fake, but it was like the same exact story, kind of, except he was drunk.
Wait, hold on. It's based off the same event, but just altered completely?
No. It was like a fake thing.
Oh,
the Denzel Washington.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, now I'm just upset, but I didn't watch the movie, so
it's still pretty good. But
gotcha. Let's see. Would you like? Let's just say again. Let's just say this was like 1100. Would it be? Would you switch over to Pixel phones? Because I assume you used to your Galaxy Ultra in 1984 plus.
Yeah,
XD.
I don't even know what they're up to. S22.
Okay. Do you get the do you get the pen?
I was just looking at the screenshot of this fold, and you don't, and I don't think I could ever buy it. So,
do you really use the stylus enough to justify?
Oh yeah, I take like notes and stuff for work, and just like doodle, write a certain note that I'll release one day to the public.
I was gonna say, am I gonna find a note in your phone?
Like, check under notes app, and you'll see what I mean.
It just says sad days. There's like hundreds of like handwritten notes or drawings. Okay, so I guess really our verdict here is don't buy this phone because 1800 folds are a ripoff, right? That's the gist of it.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, perfect. Let's hit back to that. But okay, next one. Hey, we're on our last issue before we go to Q&A. If there's any questions, I really wanted your thoughts on this. I thought this was super interesting. I'm not sure if you had the time to read it, but so it's like been proven.
I think it's just so goofy.
But it was literally proven that these moon photos that Samsung phones can take are fake. They're literally just super upscaled, like grabbing images from the like a database to get a good clear picture of the moon, which I think isn't. Well, I think it's false advertising, but like I was always impressed that Samsung could take these insane moon photos. Although I'm not a 14-year-old girl, so I don't take moon photos, but that's just me. Wait, Derek, do you take moon photos? Be honest. You have to be honest.
I title them with the caption like, "Can we pretend that we're airplanes in the night sky, like shooting stars or something?"
I mean, I'll still think less of you, but
right. All right, then yes, I do.
So, but how this doesn't piss you off? Like, doesn't this? I mean, it's a lie. They're lying to you. Literally, it's a fake image, or like it's like it's not really your image. It's just like a puzzle pieced in. And you have a Samsung phone. This directly affects you. If you don't return your phone,
honestly, I've been hurt before, so it's just like
adding it to the list.
Yeah.
So people ask a question about Samsung Moon's photography ever since the company unveiled a 100 times space zoom feature in the S20 Ultra. So I have accused the company of simply copying and pasting those pre-stored textures onto images of the phone of the moon to produce its photographs. But says the process is more involved than that. It's Samsung. But then they basically the rundown is like somebody took that picture. Like, well, it's hard to explain the process, but give it they take the picture. They like saw it get upscaled, and then they like cropped it and then put it in half, and then still put it through Samsung, and it did it again. So like, which that's not supposed to happen if you crop it. Like, it shouldn't be upscaling at all. So I don't know. This is just I think it's false advertising. I think that like that's not a space zoom feature.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah.
But
I mean, granted, that 100 times zoom is pretty cool, and I've used it a couple times at concerts and stuff, and it does
really?
like it actually is pretty like clear to a certain point. But like at the same time, why are you taking a picture of the moon for, you idiot? Like, just take a picture of anything else.
I've called out people. Like, I mean, take whatever picture you want, but I've called out people where they're like, "Oh, hold on, I'll take a picture of the sunset." I'm just like, when are you ever gonna look back at this photo? When are you gonna think, man, I remember that one day 5 years ago when I saw this slightly red sky, and like, I don't understand it. Those kind of photos. But you know what? If it makes you happy, go for it.
Right. You know what? And it takes pictures of the only moon that matters perfectly, and that's all I need. And it's my butt.
I was gonna say, wait, why? How would you use the space zoom on that? Is it that small, or are you trying to get like the grain detail of your butt cheeks?
Well, you've obviously never looked at any of the pictures I've sent you, man.
No,
you would be able to answer that question for me.
Also, when you use the feature at the conventions, are you gathering intel?
Dude, I'm always gathering intel.
Do this if you're gathering intel. Anytime we're in public, like, Derek, what do you're like? Oh, okay. You're just like you're like in an interrogation cell. They're like, were you taking a picture of this person? You're just like, yeah, that's not an answer.
If I go like this, I guarantee it.
Okay. Sorry, I get so sidetracked with that. So while I do believe it is honestly false advertising, I'm sure Samsung easily could say, "Oh yeah, we use AI technology to upscale all our photos." This is just like falls into that category. That's how I'd assume they'd defend it.
Right.
It's like, oh, but you're literally saying this is a space zoom picture and it's like a raw image. But when you tweak it, obviously it's not raw anymore. It's not bloody raw.
Right.
It's bullcrap.
This is raw.
I'm glad I fixed our microphone issue so that didn't peak at all. It was just perfect.
Blast sound warning.
I'm gonna make that into my ringtone for you. It's raw.
Oh god, I love it.
So yeah, actually, I guess Derek. So other than conventions, you said you've used this feature, like, and not butt photos, like the 100 times zoom. Like, is it actually clear?
Yeah, for like concerts and stuff like that. If my seats are like too far back and I want to take like a good picture, it's definitely helpful. It has its place, right? It just like, I don't know. I know, as someone who knows technology, right? You know, if you're gonna zoom in on something at 100 times zoom, you're gonna get a terrible quality of it.
Right. And then the computer and the phone does its best to like make it as good as it can be. Like, it tries its hardest. It goes into overtime mode. Just like, wow, why would you zoom in this hard on your food? But you know what?
Right.
You do you. Also, side note, if anyone's watching this that would be offended by this, I'm sorry. But if luckily my partner is not like this, so thank God for that. But if I was like going on dates with somebody and they took pictures of all their food before we actually like started the date or like, started eating, I would walk out. I can't. That's like a massive deal breaker for me, especially if someone made me wait to eat my food. Like, I'm like starving, waiting all day. They give me my nice we gotta talk about that in a second. Chicky nuggies, and then they're like, take a photo of it on Instagram. It's like, why? Who cares? Pisses me off. I hate photo culture. I hate it. Take pictures of everything. Oh, everything's so meaningful. No, it's not. You never look at half the photos. Like concert photos are cool because you can look back and like, oh yeah, remember this concert we went to? Like I can understand that. Posting on Snapchat or having those Snapchat stories, I hate, but whatever. Do what you.
Right.
But I don't know.
Pretend like you have friends that care. Come on.
Right, exactly. I like using photos for memes mostly, or like scanning important documents. But like, I don't know. I just don't understand taking pictures of random crap. But that's just me. Either way, Derek, if you don't sell your phone from this this what's the word controversy, I don't think you can be on the podcast anymore. You know, this is a moon.
I don't really need a phone anymore.
They're faking the moon photos, Derek. It's worse than the moon.
I'm just gonna get a flip phone, dude. I'm going back to my sideways and hot dog and hamburger.
Until I send you something, it's like downloading. It takes like an hour because it's like
it's on dial up. Hold on, I gotta plug it into the phone cord port on the wall.
Is that how we? No, yeah. For some reason I was thinking the cell phones of our time had batteries, like actually batteries. I totally forgot that wasn't the case.
Like double A
batteries? Yeah, like double A or something. Yeah, or something. They do that? I don't know. I just for some reason I was like in the back of my mind. Derek, I want to talk to you about this. I gotta find the article, assuming it wasn't faked. Buffalo Wild Wings. Sued.
Oh, the breaking news: Lindsay Lohan's pregnant.
No, not that.
That's
you
ape.
no.
The video.
No. Oh, so okay, what's true? Buffalo Wild Wings is being sued over its boneless wings because this man claims that their
work was telling me about this.
Yeah,
they're like, oh, it's just chicken nuggets. You moron! What is wrong with you?
Because their wings are breast meat.
Just realizing how long have you been on this earth? Like, come on, dude.
Dude, it's the ultimate story. You know, these. I wish I could be that petty. You know, like no. I'm suing because this is not. This is a chicken. There's a chicken nugget, not boneless wings. Which, by that logic, I guess Applebee's could be sued as well. Like, hey, you want boneless wings? Like, yeah, I do. Okay, here are your nuggets. Oh, okay. Wait, did Buffalo Wild Wings respond to this? They put out a tweet that says it's true. Our boneless wings are all white meat chicken. Our hamburgers contain no ham. Our buffalo wings are 0% buffalo. Let's see. May not use actual meat but apparently likes to work with a dash of sarcasm. Blah blah. Also, this is a class action lawsuit. Or this is filed as a class action lawsuit. So, Chicago man alleging that their boneless chicken wings can constitute false and deceptive marketing because they are not actually a deboned chicken wing. I am honestly curious if this will hold up in court.
No, it's like you go to court and the judge is going to be like, dude, what the, like, WTF, mate? Like, come on. Like, get out of my courtroom. You're wasting my time. Of course they're just chicken nuggets, you idiot.
IOY?
IOY? GTFO. No, seriously, GTFO. No JK this time. No.
Like, no JK this time. For reals. Like, yeah, but I mean, it's stupid on paper, but from like a legal standpoint, is it false advertising because it's not a boneless wing, it's really just a nugget. Like I don't care what you call it.
It's like actually it's killing my brains. I can feel them all just like jumping. I can feel millions of tiny little stools falling out of place in my brain right now, and it's just like, come on.
Wait, hold on. Hallam's suit references a Nebraska man who made a speech to his city council in 2020 about boneless wings, saying, quote, "Nothing about boneless chicken wings actually comes from the wing of a chicken. We would be disgusted if a butcher was mislabeling their cuts of meat, but then we go around pretending as though the breast of a chicken is its wing." The suit alleges the following the speech, Buffalo Wild Wings, quote, refused to change the practices, and notes that Papa John's Domino's Pizza sell actual chicken wings. In the About the Chicken Wing section, Buffalo Wild Wings menu, the product is described as, quote, juicy all-white chicken. Which, I mean, that's true. So, like, did this hurt you? Did you get, like, one that was way too hot or something, like, scalded your tongue? You know, like the, like what harm is this doing to society? There, look, Derek, I think we should sue. I think we should join on the class action lawsuit. It's like I've eaten so many boneless wings, and I'm like they're nuggets.
Cool. So I've been hurt before. All right, I've been hurt so many times, and you're telling me these are just Tyson chicken nuggets? I don't even know what to do anymore.
Hold on, that's different. You're telling me these are just Tyson. I was promised these would be chicken wings, not Tyson. This is bullcrap. Oh my god, that was well, wait. So, do you not want to join in? Just like I just need a consensus here. Should we join in?
All right, I'll join in. Yeah, we can fight the power.
I want the picket signs, like not my nuggies. Maybe like a shirt or two. Also, then we'll talk about it on the podcast. We come. I don't know how to make it into Goons games, but whatever. Look, all I know is this might be the class action lawsuit of our lifetime. Like, this might change.
Look, if I could get just like a couple thousand, that's all I really need. Like 25,000, 50,000.
What if,
50 million.
What if they're like, okay, you know what? You're right. We're gonna compensate everybody by having 1 day of free boneless. Of chicken nuggets. There you go. That's a compensation, guys. Everyone gets 1 free basket. Would you take it? Or do you want the pay or the thought?
No, Buffalo Wild. First off, Buffalo Wild Wings sucks. All right, have you been there like recently? Their food like tanked for some reason. I don't know why. Now I'm being told they're just chicken nuggets as the boneless wings. All right, I love boneless wings. All right, and now I'm just hurt. Second, I don't know. I'm just tired.
I
think I'm depressed.
Oh man, that sucks. Anyway, I don't care. No, I'm
pulling out the stool.
Whoa. That's not. Hey,
to sit up.
Okay.
Think about what you just said.
Yeah. Okay. Like a corner dunce stool. Got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make probably a call or two to my local representatives about this. I want to see where our state stands, and we'll go from there. Yeah. But I think that's the show, guys. With no questions, I think we can call it, right? That's
Yeah, guys. Make sure it's everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Go rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Join the Discord. Check out all our new segments. We got some good ones. We have this Jack Black one we talked about last week, kind of popping off on YouTube. Go check it out. It's actually pretty good. Enjoy the thumbnail I made for it because I really it makes me laugh.
I want to every new thumbnail you see is from him. So there's one in particular that's like very.
There's one coming out that's very saucy, and I'm very
very on the
curious
line
for the reception.
Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Yeah. Rate 5 star everywhere. Get 100 subs everywhere. Get the 1,000 subs everywhere. We love you. Join the Discord. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Bye. We love you. Have a good time.
Bye.